Welcome one, welcome all, small cap recap listeners. Whatever, however it goes. Trader Bryce here. No guest today. Matt Monaco is on a plane as we speak. And I'm actually about an hour away from heading to the airport myself. So I'm doing this a bit early. It's 1:20 Eastern right now. And just kind of gonna, today was a lot less action-packed than I was hoping it was going to be. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are still some good plays out there. But let me look over at the StocksTrade top percent gain scanner. Yeah, they're all stocks that I personally would have a hard time trading. That either don't interest me or, you know, let's look at really the top one right now. NEGG is up 49%. Oh, it's an acquisition. It's a merger of some kind, it looks to be. Yeah, I mean, there's just not a whole lot going on right now. There's WORX, which I believe hit 52-week highs today. So we're about to go over all these, of course. I'm just kind of getting ready to see if there's anything fun that I want to show. Ooh, I won't lie to you. WORX is one, I know that this is going to be out afterwards, but I'll kind of show you, this will be a good example of something I look for in the middle of the day. It's kind of it's a really interesting pattern. So anyways, let's, you know, like I said, today, I had some really big watches on, and just, they didn't play out. They didn't pan out as well as I had hoped they would, which is fine. You know, it's part of the game. So I ended up, I'm up about $2,000 today. I was really hoping for a big day. I was actually up unrealized like 13K on NEGG, and unfortunately sold that for like a $1,500 gain on the way down. I did lock in some profit. I did. But I did take another loss on ASTR. We're gonna get into all this. Let's start it on up now. By the way, hold on. Let me. I should play the intro song on the ukulele, right? Do I know how to play any songs? Ooh, no. Here, no. Kind of sounds scary, like. Supposed to be like Jaws. Whatever, I tried my best. I'm in my brother's room today. My brother plays the ukulele. Okay, now let's get into some charts. Hair's just out there. Come on. Whoa! There we go. That's how it's meant to be done. This guy doesn't need a haircut. Okay, let's actually share the screen though. Okay. StocksToTrade. Let go. Okay, so this is gonna be like kind of an example of something that I'm gonna like to look for, right? We have a gap up. This is on WORX. I have not traded this yet today. Okay, gap up, breaks out to 52-week highs, and now it's definitely struggling. Don't get me wrong, but it's trading a lot of volume. I like that. This is a Wall Street's bets ticker that's been basically on blast for being a heavily shorted, low float. You know what I mean? Here we go, 7.8 million float. Like, that's just awesome. Now, let's break this down in the intraday, right? We have VWAP here, right? Clear strength, it's holding the gap still, like regardless of, you know, this was down into $3, holding for almost to a T, right? And so here are things I'm gonna be looking at, right? So let me I love trend lines. I'm just gonna see that for the most part, it's holding this trend, you know, really well. And now I'm going to be waiting for it to pop back above VWAP. This is kind of lining up to be, you know, Tim Bowen's 2 p.m. or whatever, like right afternoon VWAP push breakout style trade. We had this really nice spike and it's holding lows. It's just holding a really clear and defined range for the most part. I like that a lot. So I'd probably consider an entry over this VWAP area in the 430s, risking the last low, maybe even down towards that 405 area, looking for that continuation through the 52-week high. That's how I would trade this. Whether or not I'm going to be around here to trade it, who knows? Okay, now let's go over to the trades I actually took today, NEGG being the first one. We had a really nice spike out of the gates here. You know, one of the big problems, I don't think enough volume came in, and it is what it is, right? Like, it was a pretty clear entry over this consolidation. Took, I think, 10,000 shares at like 2020 was my average by the time that was all said and done. And we had this really nice spike up to 2140. So I was up like 12K. I did sell 3,000 shares up in here for roughly a $4,000 gain, and then sold the rest literally for break even when this candle broke down. Tested here, and as soon as it just, oh no, maybe it was this view up rejection. It was on this candle actually. Okay, so it was after this low broke in the 2020s. I got some slippage right in here. It is what it is. It happens. It's part of the game. AHPI. Oh wow, nice. This is unusual for it to be having strength in the afternoon. Okay, so I originally took small size on this. I wanted a lot more, but I was too invested in and time was too invested in NEGG, which was the mistake of the day. Took 5,000 shares over 860, sold up into, or no, I think I sold on this breakdown right here, unfortunately. Totally missed this reentry. I didn't have enough buying power. Ridiculous. I'm an idiot. And now here we are at new high a day. It's just a choppy thing. You know what I mean? This is just choppy. Highs to lows to highs to lows to highs. Not really to lows. It's actually holding range pretty good in here. But generally, HPI has been one that in the afternoon it falls apart. Now it's holding up. This is going to get interesting. I definitely like to, keep an eye on it. No plan yet. This is one of those COVID plays. Let's see here. BYSI has a pretty nice look to it. That 30 breakout is going to be pretty key. Apologies of all these texts. Turn the ringer off there. Didn't have enough buying power in it. I wanted it in this curl area up in the mid 26s. Didn't catch it. It's all good. And then ASTR is actually my biggest loser today, roughly $3,000 in losses. So I bought this right in here. Unfortunately, I completely mistimed my entry. Got filled in the 1120s up here, held all the way through this 1150 push, and then all the way back down, cut under this 1120 low for like, I don't even know, probably a little over $1,000 loss. And then I must have, and then I bought it again here and sold again as it broke down. Just wasn't getting a clear read on it. It is what it is. I've got a little bit left after this curl here. It's holding VWAP really well. I like the look to this. And just this, it's almost like a longer term ABCD pattern, like a longer, normally the ABCD pattern does really well in the morning. You have that morning spike consolidation. And it's kind of what this is setting up to do right now. We don't really have that C yet. We've got A and B is just this whole thing. The next real perk, I think, will kind of be telling, and then I'm just risking 11.0 this low right here. If I lose, I'm gonna lose like $1,000. They'll put me up like $1,000 on the day. Again, though, I still like WORX to watch. Unfortunately, I do have to leave here in. Actually, I got to return my rental car right after this. So that's gonna be all I've. Oh, and I played FLGC today. Oh, that was another nice little winner. We don't want a 1 year chart. We'll just do a 1 day. Here we go. Really nice over here. We had this morning dip, recovery, consolidation, over VWAP. VWAP was down in this area. Bought at, actually, I think I got 1230, took 5,000 shares, and sorry, that's, I don't know if you can see my text or not. And then I sold up into this push in the 13s, and that was about it. Sold the rest here on this little dip as we stuffed high a day. Good trade. Again, up $2,000. Was really kind of struggling to find that flow, find the feel that I wanted for my personal setups, but green is green right now. It's summer. I'm about to go on vacation, so I don't know how active I'm going to be doing small cap recaps this week. But if I can make it on, I will, guys. Have a great rest of your Monday. Have a great week. Stay disciplined. Stay safe. Who knows what this week, the rest of this month is going to bring, but it's really important to preserve that capital until the market gets hot. Keep on learning, y'all. Let me outro us. Thanks for watching, everybody. See y'all later.